Immigration officers pulling a passenger off a bus, and now some are fired up after seeing this video. The woman facing deportation after being unable to show proof of citizenship.
This all unfolding on a Greyhound bus heading to Miami, and 7's Katrina Bush is live at the Greyhound station in Fort Lauderdale with more. Katrina, good morning.
Good morning. Well, yeah, so this started with the bus driver getting onto the bus, letting folks know that security would be boarding shortly. However, it was not security, and what happened next was caught on cell phone camera.
This is yours.
Border Patrol agents on board a Greyhound bus, grabbing the suitcase of a passenger after she refused to show them proof of citizenship. Passengers watching the scene play out, wondering why documents would even be asked for on a local bus route. The immigration raid happening Friday at the Greyhound bus terminal in downtown Fort Lauderdale near Federal Highway. The bus en route to Miami from Orlando. According to officials, the woman of Caribbean descent overstayed her tourist visa. She was turned over to ICE agents and will be deported.
The Border Patrol agents approached a black woman who had an accent when she spoke English. She was the person that was singled out. She was asked for documentation, and then she was asked to leave the bus with her belongings.
U.S. Border Patrol saying this. Border Patrol agents determined that a passenger was residing in the United States without the proper immigration status. The subject was transported to the Dania Beach Border Patrol station for further investigation and processing. Greyhound's response: we are required to comply with all local, state, and federal laws and cooperate with the relevant enforcement agencies if they ask to board our buses or enter stations.
Imagine what her family felt, not knowing where she was the entire weekend. A lady, a grandmother, that was literally just taking a trip from Orlando to Miami.
Border Patrol saying this is legal and agents have jurisdiction within 100 miles of the ocean, which is the entire state of Florida. Critics, though, argue in this case, probable cause wasn't there.
She could have literally said, I reserve my right to remain silent and I will not speak with you without an attorney. That's her right. That's everyone's right. Whether you have documents or not, it's your right.
So we do know that the deportation process is underway this morning, but it's not clear exactly how quickly this woman will be sent back to her home country.
Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment with a buzz. This one is called Welcome to the New America. Welcome to the New World Order. Congratulations to all of you knuckleheads that voted for Trump. This is exactly what he told you he was going to do. You're the ones that always say him speak in mind. Well, I guess whatever he spoke, it is coming into full effect. Because we saw that the immigration went on a bus that left from Greyhound, that is, left from Orlando, Florida, made a stop in a Fort Lauderdale, destined to Miami. Grandma got pulled over, grandma got checked, and grandma got taken off that Greyhound bus because she did not have proof of citizenship. She did not have a green card. She did not have a valid visa. So therefore, she was taken to the immigration holding facility, awaiting deportation back to Jamaica or whichever Caribbean place, whichever place that she is from. It does not matter. We can come to the logical conclusion that this is probably the atypical foreigner that is there. Probably go America, family member tell her, say, where I go back to Jamaica, where I go back to Trinidad, where I go back to Barbados, go do. Just go and chill. However, you cannot chill, you cannot travel if your documentation is not in proper working order. That means that it's outdated. You will get deported. It is best that you chill wherever you are at and make this thing kind of settle down, if it ever settles down, based on the next 4 years that you people are stuck with Mr. Chuck, meaning Chucky. So we have to ask the question this, who or how did they know that this lady was illegal? Was it when she went to the checkpoint at the counter of the Greyhound, where she boarded the bus, Or did they check when she come to Fort Lauderdale? Or was this some sorts of random? Is this a case where the same family members that told her to come to America called the people and pan her because they know that she was going to be there? Don't have any sorts of evidence to substantiate what exactly took place, but all I know what took place is that Granny is on the next, well, the next plane back to wherever she cometh from. So you heard that lady say that she have probable cause. Well, people, hear this. Under the present regime of Mr. Chumps, it is probably a possibility or probability that it won't make any sorts of difference. These people are not following the protocols. These people are not allowing you to get your day in court and exhaust all of your appeal. These people are trying to get you out of here on a banana boat, a military plane, whatever the fastest way out of Dodge. People, it is a very sad state of affairs. Congratulations to you that voted for him. Because we say, Granny, I get caught up. Granny is not a criminal, more than likely, or at least to my knowledge. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on the picture that you see on your screen, the screenshot, the caption. It reads, news, elderly businessman contractor POLYBOY reportedly ambushed by men posing as police wearing uniform. He was beaten and his firearm was stolen. He is in critical condition at a corporate area hospital. The incident occurred last night, which would have been Tuesday night, in the Barbican area. The victim was driving when he was pulled over by the men posing as police or soldier. His firearm taken, beaten, and sent to the hospital. Don't know the details of his condition as we speak. The person that sent me this, know that, not going to say I know him, know of him, know a whole lot about a lot of things that is going on in Jamaica. Well, here's the story as it pertains to businessman. Yes, he is a businessman, but he was also involved in other illicit business. He used to live in New York, call it say ex-hustler turned businessman in Jamaica. Came down to Jamaica, don't know if he was deported, don't know the circumstances, don't care. However, he transitioned just like a lot of rap artists. Not to say that he used to rap, he maybe rap up stuff. And then him coming at business, meaning construction business, meaning building complex. Not a little one house, tenement yard, me I talk about complexes. As a matter of fact, most of the complexes that you see being built in Jamaica, those expensive complexes where you cannot afford if you have any sort of 9 to 5, are built by most people that are in the same category as Poly. Read between the lines. Now here's the thing about Poly. A lot of people think that POLYBOY is one of those average uptown youth. No, he is actually from the garrison. You name it, he has done it. Not to put any sorts of allegations of criminal activity on him, but me just say, he is no sort of soft soap. As a matter of fact, based on information that I am getting, well, not based on information that I am getting that I know I am privy to. There was a youth in New York, maybe anybody in the street know him, he was known as Shoeshine because he is presently in the afterlife. It is said back in the days, him robbed Poly of some things, including money, cash, cocoa, whatever the case is. Coincidentally, both of them were in Jamaica, whether Poly was deported. Shoeshine was definitely deported. Poly saw Shoeshine along Constant Spring Road, along that vicinity, and all HELL broke loose. Let's just call it, say, Poly blaze up some can pan Shoeshine. Shoeshine take for himself, had to exit Jamaica, end up in a Fort Lauderdale. Some other little man eat theme food based on his past. There was an incident also back in maybe about 2004, 2006, don't quote me on the date, somewhere around there, in which Poly was building a complex, apartment complex in a New Kingston. And it seems as if some people from Swallowfield say them a ex-start Polly. So Polly has said to himself, them people I know who them a deal with, them know about my caliber. So anyway, Polly never really wild them up. Them come at the place, Polly tell them come back next week. Man come the next week, Friday to be specific. And I show Polly, I say, me name XYZ, see the tool, yeah? We want X amount of dollars and X amount of occasion, like per month or whatever, based on the information that I am getting, not confirmed, but maybe so. Is that Polly lock the gate upon them and lock the Glock or lock the tool upon them and blaze them up, take them out. These persons were persons that were creating havoc in a Swallowfield, a torment business people, so it was kind of happy dance. Case open, case closed, closed caskets. So when me hear say this a happen now, I mean I said then hold on a minute. Polly is a man that have, I'm going to say him have the police in his pocket, maybe. Him have government official in his pocket, maybe. Now, based on the information that I am getting, it is said that POLYBOY was recently in an argument, a dispute that probably went physical and guns drawn with an ex-contractor. So people are assuming that it is that contractor that also have power, because people like me tell you, most of these contractors that are building all these luxurious places in a Kingston or wherever, they are ex-drug dealer, badman, gunman, turn businessman. Some don't know if a that person send the police or tell the people them for arms up like police and hold them and give him a proper clotting. That is yet to be determined. So it is strange when we hear say police pull him over, because the likely possibility of police pulling him over is kind of zero. So maybe these people know say is a youth and take a sort of check. So therefore, if them just come regular, maybe they might even lose their life. So they decide that they are going to arms up like them a law enforcement and a police jacket rate. And it kind of worked because them rob him. It is said that they disarm him, took his legal firepiece, give him some proper clothing and send him at the hospital. Well, people, if they know Polly like I know Polly, a wrong mistake that. Not saying that Polly going to come back and take them away, but it is a slight possibility. I am just saying, be very careful. This is not no soft soap, and it has been proven, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting different results. A wise man learns from his mistake. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. Well, it seems as if the government is insane, and it seems as if the government will never learn. I am speaking about a school that is in St. Elizabeth known as Retirement Primary, where it is said, confirmed that a madman, a man of unsound mind known as Christopher, have been wreaking havoc over the school since 2020 or so. I am going to give you the sequence of stuff. Back in 2020, there was a female lady principal. That man invaded the premises with a machete and clapped the principal in her head. She contacted the Ministry of Education. They said that they were going to build a perimeter fence. They are waiting on the proper protocols, procurements, and they are going to build a fence, keep teachers, dean of discipline, principal, specifically young student, primary school, safe. We are now in 2025. Fast forward a couple of days ago, it is said that same man, Christopher, unsound mind, came on the premises again with a machete and rushed the caretaker. Almost take off the caretaker knee. The residents heard about it, them hold him, and them give him a proper clothing. Christopher, that is not the caretaker. Turn him over to the police. But here's the thing. This man was turned over to the police 3 times already for the same thing in 2024, 2025, in a few short months. As a matter of fact, documented, it has been 6 times since he invaded the premises, the school, from 2020. So we see that he is sending out all the red flags, he is sending out all the signs, all the message in the battle. He must send out the memo. Listen, I am crazy, I am lonely. Don't make me take away one of these teachers, the principal, or worse, one of these students or one of these parents. Giving you all the signs, please work with me. Me mad, but it seems like una mother, not them mother. Now, people, the last time, like me say, the caretaker said one of those times when he invaded the premises in the last year or so, it was even him begging for him. So the people them don't give him the Tarzan Jane and the little monkey cheetah justice. However, it seems as if he kind of deserve it. Now, I want you to hear what some parents, teacher, and the caretaker have to say after the last incident in which Christopher invaded the premises once again. And then I'll give my piece.
Mr. Andrew Holness, I beg you, please come put Christopher time under control for retirement primary school. We are begging you.
I said, Chris, I talked to you already, and we don't want to, because last time I come for you, and me see my beg for you. Him said, Ray, so him push me away. And I said, Chris, I really fun. You really got something serious. You wrestle men, my wrestle him draw the cutlass. And cut my finger. I'm not even going to get that cut my foot neither after me I know.
Remember, we just welcome the principal. A new principal. Where Christopher Ty turn one for you already and come back again to turn another one. So what happened? What happened? Eh? What? He have more power more you, Mr. Andrew Holness? It look like he have more power more you.
I saw him this morning when I was coming to school. Now, if this person keep doing this, you can imagine the amount of fear and panic that this man continue to generate. And nothing is being done. As soon as he goes to the station, he's back in the community. So whenever this up, the students are living in fear.
I feel traumatized because even at my home, I'm still traumatized. But knowing it's a school with a certain amount of students. So when that man come over here, may I tell you, say, it take a whole community to control that man.
There was some issue as it relates to the procurement procedures, and it was pushed back. The procurement was supposed to happen January 16, as I understand it from the building officer. It went through on January 16, and they did it further update. I haven't gotten any further update so far, but to the Prime Minister of the country. What is it going to take for the school, retirement primary school, to have students in school and the focus is on learning?
So people, you heard the genuine concern that the teachers, the parents, even the caretaker have as it pertains to this man. Their lives are in imminent danger because this man is a loose cannon, Christopher that is. We hear the government, Ministry of Education saying that, listen, we are going to build a fence, promises are comfort to a fool. We're just waiting on the proper paperwork, the procurement, procure, whatever the rest process is. And then we're going to build it. Just hold on, stay with us, don't lose focus, even though we are dazed, confused. So these people are going to wait until this same man, because every time he gets locked up for the same thing, it is like a revolving door. Him can't stay in the jail. Don't know who is taking care of him. Don't know if he has been missing his medication. Whenever he misses medication, him take it to the school and take it to the teacher, take it to the caretaker. Well, based on the fact that the government is moving slow like molasses going uphill in a blizzard in Alaska, the residents will have to play judge, jury, and executioner and take it to him in a very lethal way. Because if you allow people to invade your premises and do whatever they feel because they see that there's not much resistance, there's no government, the police is not doing anything, well, people, sometimes you have to do something before something do you. So people, me just say, what is wrong with this government after they see how many incidents of students getting hurt, students losing their life, teachers, principal, dean of discipline, the average Joe, because of people like this of unsound mind. They even got a latest reference as it pertains to Price Johnson that was taken out, that 14-year-old off Spanish Town Road. What more examples do they need? They cannot be this bad. They cannot be this incompetent. They cannot be this foolish. They cannot be this lost, dazed, and confused. And then again, maybe they are. They are always reactive instead of proactive. And it seems as if until somebody gets badly hurt, which they have, or even worse, some little picnic get killed, they are not going to actually proceed with the procurement process and build a fence and take this man out of here for using his bill like silly Billy, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.